There's a huge Smash Bros. Ultimate maintenance coming soon, so that means new update. Blocked content. What's happening, my Block buddies, and welcome to a brand new episode of Blocked Content's Leak Speak. My name is Callum, and this is going to be your content for today. There are two different things that I want to talk with you guys about today, because there are two parts of this video. So the very first part is we're going to talk about a little bit of maintenance that is happening on Nintendo Switch within Super Smash Bros. It's super interesting because whenever these things leak, they are most likely true, and it most likely is what we think it is, because these kinds of things, new updates, new characters, they take time, and the services might be down for that kind of stuff. And also, we're talking about a certain character named Shantae. Everyone has been speculating about the character, and I think it's time we take a closer look at the window leak. So right now, of course, for you guys who like giveaways, we are giving away Piranha Plant plushies at 50k. Remember to like this video, thumbs up, helps out the channel a lot, subscribe to Blocked Content for constant updates, and comment down below why you should have one of these cute plant boys. So hashtag plant gang, let's get into this. Alright guys, let's talk about this little bit of maintenance soon. So this actually comes very first from Nintendo France, which is super strange. There's an idea here that they posted something about maybe news about the hero coming very soon. So Nintendo France, the official account, I can't read it in French, so I kind of translated it. Vous avez du mal à trouver. I can't really do it. I can cheese my way through it. So it basically says, are you struggling to find an opening in the face of a battle? For our weekly Super Smash Bros. Let's Smash series, our player Le Foster explains the neutral game. I'm translating as I go. Review our 25 tutorials, and we'll see you soon for a very special Let's Smash. And then it says, who said something about the hero? So yes, they are basically saying, yeah, next week, because they're doing it weekly, and that is actually the Friday that it launches on, because they do one every Friday, is when it will launch. So might we have the hero before that time or exactly on that date? It's super strange because there's no real other trailer that explains the moveset. They'll just like shadow drop the hero out of nowhere, which I really like as an idea, because I really want to build some more hype for this character. So maybe we'll do it in this way, right? Nintendo France posting that update. Now, another super interesting fact about this is the maintenance that we talked about. Now, Twitter user DigiPon says, huge Smash maintenance coming soon. And a lot of people have already said, don't give me the hope. Don't give me the hope about, is this actually happening? Would it be about the hero? Are all the heroes finally coming? And of course, the source here is Juan, at Juanchi on Twitter, if I pronounced that correctly, saying a lot of maintenance soon. There was also some maintenance earlier this morning. And if we take a closer look at the maintenance schedule, it says future maintenance schedule, online play of some software, certain network services. During the maintenance window, network services may be unavailable. Date and time from Sunday, July 7 to Sunday, July 7 at a different time. Now, there's online play of some software, certain network services. Network services may be unavailable for July 7, July 8, July 9, and July 10. So all upcoming days are basically getting some sort of maintenance window within just a few hours, just a little bit of time for them to actually check out, what is going to happen with Super Smash Bros. Are we actually going to be getting update 4.0? Is this just dropping the new characters, because we are getting a few different skins of the character, a few different voices and that kind of stuff. So this is really interesting. Whenever something like this big happens, it usually means that there's a lot of things that across the board they need to change within the infrastructure that they have right now to allow for people to quickly, download the hero. And of course, their servers are getting overloaded when everybody wants to download the character. So they're trying to get the stage in there, get it working everywhere. They, of course, do some tests. That's why they have to get the entire system down so that they can test it freely. And of course, they're doing stuff like including new songs, the hero itself, and and maybe even spirit content and me costume content. So those could all be spread out over different days, and it's a very risky thing, you know, because yeah, you are basically saying we have to get it done in time for this when you lead it up to this. So I'm very sad that they don't hype these things up a little bit more, with a Nintendo Direct. Oh, and here's the hero. This is the playstyle. This is, kind of what you can expect. And it drops in 4 days or something like that. I think that would be very awesome. The thing that they're doing now is smart, is they're basically testing it out first. And then if it completely works all across the board and everybody's kind of tested it, then they'll be like, oh, by the way, it launched right now. So that's also a very interesting way to go about it, and I think there's no other way than that we're actually getting the hero at around July 10 or July 11th, and I would love it to be July 11th. I think it makes complete sense for the characters to actually come out just before the weekend, so everybody could kind of enjoy with their Smash sessions. I think it would be a really great idea to for everybody to kind of pick their favorite hero, right, and see how the play styles kind of differ between all those cool customizable special moves. I think that's a very unique take for a Smash character, and I would love to see, will it be, choosing your own moves, or do different heroes have different attacks, or are they randomized? There were some leaks out there that were saying, there is the word random in there. Does it mean they were picked at random, or does it mean they do something random? So there's a lot of confusion about that, but I'm really certain that this maintenance hints to Super Smash Brothers. It can't be anything else. I think that there's something big coming, and it might not be update 4.0. That might be a bit much, but just think about this, right? The last time we got a gigantic update, we didn't just get the awesome Joker character. We got Stage Builder and all of its features, and we got, of course, the online kind of creator-centered mode where we could make videos, where we could share stages and Mii costumes and everything. So what if they do 4.0 in just a few days from now, and we not only get the heroes, but we also are getting maybe that home run contest mode that we've seen in the code, that we know is out there, but we don't know when it releases. So I'm really, really curious to hear if that is actually coming to pass. Now, the other part of this video, right here, I wanted to talk about Shantae, the half-genie hero. Now, a lot of you guys out there are super big fans for Shantae. I actually did a petition about the Snake Codex series that we have. Do people want an episode on Shantae? A lot of you people are very interested in the character, and I think about 13% back then voted for the character, so it's super cool, within like a list of 10 characters. So you guys like this character. I know the character from, I think I owned a Game Boy game of Shantae, like back in the day. So it's a platform character, well known for, appearing on Nintendo consoles, WayForward developing it, and of course has a lot of super cool moves, like a kind of a hair flip move, a lot of combat moves, a lot of like genie magic powers, but also being able to transform into awesome characters, trying to transform in like a mermaid when swimming, transforming into crabs, transforming into all these cool mystical creatures that really could be something very special for Smash Brothers. If they end up being special moves, then I could see a character transforming a little bit like how, Corrin kind of does it a little bit, but then in a more broader sense, a lot of different kind of characters. I think that would be super special in a moveset. And why are we talking about Shantae? Well, this comes from NintendoLife.com. Random. Was Shantae the half-genie hero just teased for Smash Bros. Ultimate? So, super interesting information here. Trigger's animation fuels speculation. Immediately after WayForward revealed Studio Trigger's opening cinematic for Shantae 5, which you can actually check out right now. It's super fast, but it actually has a great art style. Fans of the half-genie hero began commenting on how a window at the start of that 30-second clip looked similar to the Super Smash Bros. Ultimate or Smash Bros. Logo. Is it a sign? Who knows, but there's still plenty of reason to speculate when there are 2 DLC slots left to fill. Here's a roundup of what people are saying the opening animation on social media. So of course everybody's freaking out because it kind of looks like an inverted smash symbol, and of course if it's a window on the outside it would show as the smash symbol. Now it is a symbol that has a lot of intricacies to it, and one of the lines is thicker than the other lines. That isn't really represented within this. Of course it could be a legal thing, they couldn't really represent smash if the character's not in it, and it might just be a wink. So a lot of people are saying, this plus the game's release window of late 2019 plus the 4th DLC fighter for Smash coming winter of 2019, that's all we need to hear to connect the dots. Nintendo has been all about pleasing fans with Smash Ultimate, and Shantae will do just that. Calling this now, this comes from Crowbird, at Crowbird Cannon on Twitter. Super interesting because even though this is speculation on a grander scale, because this is not at all affiliated with Smash Bros. At this point, other than, of course, Shantae appears in Super Smash Bros. Ultimate already as a spirit, which WayForward was super totally hyped about, and I could completely understand it. But yeah, right now it's just that window that also appeared in another Shantae game looks similar to a smash symbol, right? And in the other game that it appeared in, it was also inverted, that might still not be a big nod to Super Smash Bros. It might just be happenstance. Now, there have, of course, been a lot of conspiracies along Smash Bros. And Shantae. Very famously, they kind of make fun of or reference the Everyone is Here thing, the jammies mode, stuff like warning, challenger approaching. They do that in the game too. The featuring the cross of different franchises. Shantae does that as well with Blaster Master Zero, and even a little bit of dialogue in the game hints to Super Smash Bros. So it's super funny. There was also times where a creator of the game would actually meet Sakurai, but then that was at an E3 the year before, and he just used the picture a little bit later. And of course the 2 chairs thing, where it's like, yeah, the purple and the yellow chair could represent Skull Kid, but wait, those are the exact 2 colors of like Shantae, the hair, and of course the cuffs. So super strange. A lot of things are kind of lining up for this character, but she is already a spirit. However, I want you guys to think about the fact that we just reported, I think it was 2 or 3 days ago, on someone that actually said, yeah, a friend of mine went to the Smash Brothers studio and actually saw a model for a female character. I don't know who the character is. Supposedly it's some sort of fighting game character, and it's a female character for Smash Brothers. I never saw the face of this character, but it's of course a female figure. Now, this could also line up with Shantae, so everything kind of meshes together here to create some sort of story. A story that I'm not really all that sure about. I think that Shantae is in Smash already, and that it's a spirit, and that's gonna be it probably. But I'm really curious to see if you guys think that there's any chance that this character could end up being a playable character. I mean, that would break the spirit spell, and we would actually be able to get Geno in the game, which would be incredibly crazy and incredibly awesome. So for me, it's holding out for if this is actually true. I'm super excited about the fact that we're getting a Smash update very soon. It feels like the maintenance is kind of building up to the hero finally dropping, and it could be in between now and just a couple of days. So that's super awesome, super interesting, and let me know in the comments down below what you guys think of this, both the maintenance and of course getting Shantae in Smash. Do you guys think that it's at all possible? Well, if you comment down below, your comment could be featured in our next video. And today's comment question is, do you think we're getting the hero soon? So comment down below when you think the hero will drop, most likely. And of course, a previous comment question comes from the gaming pal Wolfgang. With banjo-kazooie and Smash, no other Microsoft rep is needed for now. Maybe another Fighter's Pass. And I keep telling there's no reason for Capcom to repeat. They already have 3 reps. If an already existing third party deserves to put a new character as Bamco. And if it's a female, it's either Eliza from God Eater, she's the closest to an MC in the game, or Cosmos. Heck, even Shantae could be a fighter. Even if she is a spirit, she has more chances than Capcom repeating or an assist. We may be getting a new character for what we know, but I am 100% sure that neither Sega, Capcom, or Square are repeating. Wow. Well, thank you, the Gaming Pal Wolfgang. Interesting here that you also mentioned Shantae as one of the characters. It's really strange. I don't know which one of the third parties will get another character in the game or will get, a character in the game. It's interesting to me because so far they've been pretty great, right? The hero is awesome, Joker is a really great fit, and now banjo-kazooie as the internet explodes. So the final two need to either be from new, like, third parties, or they need to be repeats of other third parties bringing in other characters. Now, we could get something like, Steve or Master Chief, so we do another Microsoft thing. Like we talked about in a previous video, like the deal would have made a lot more sense if it was not just Banjo, that would just be Nintendo profiting of an IP that they do nothing with at the moment. But if they bring in a Master Chief or a Steve, that's, franchises that are actively getting new games, getting content, stuff like that. So to me, it could go either way. I think it could be an existing third party in the game. It most likely is a new third party, and I would love it to be something like Ryu Hayabusa from Ninja Gaiden. So a character that isn't really thought about as like, yeah, that character needs to be in Smash, but when we get the character, it's going to be awesome. So I'm going to throw my hand in for that character. So thank you so much, everyone, for sending in your comments. These are always a ton of fun to get through. And of course, a very big shout out to our Patreon supporters over at Patreon. You guys make blocked content possible, hands down. Thank you so much for being a part of it. And of course, everyone out there, if you want to decide what we make a video about, you can just donate to our Patreon, and then you'll join us for live discussions, have your own ideas animated by us, or, anything else that you want. It's up there. So go to patreon.com/blockedcontent. There's a lot of incredible rewards there, and they're waiting for you. And remember, if you're not yet a member of the Blocked Content family yet, just click the subscribe button right at the end of this video and ring the bell for notifications so you get all the new videos right there on your doorstep. And all the news and fun you care about will be delivered daily to you. So thank you guys so much for watching, and I'll see you guys around the corner where there's always more Blocked Content. See ya.